like, comment, subscribe, share. Help us get out of the algorithm of hell. So we were talking about Caucasians doing hula, whatever. But I had another question. I noticed in Hawaii, people were getting upset that, outsiders were learning the language. And what I remember back in the day, we were at my apartment one day, and one of the homies was getting tattooed. He was European. I think he was Finnish and Samoan, but he looked very, very, white. And you had your brother and we were all chilling in the living room. You and old boy started talking to you in Samoan from the room getting tattooed, and your brother got pissed. And he's like, and I didn't understand what was going on because dude was speaking Samoan to you, and your brother just started saying, "Fuck American Samoa." Fuck. He was, and us. We were like, "Oh shit, Dougie." Dougie was cold. But what was that about? Like, did he just not like seeing a white boy talk?
Say what? Go ahead and finish that.
No, I was trying to figure out.
Come out clearly what you're asking me before I say anything.
What was he mad at? Was he mad that it was a white boy speaking Samoan, or was he mad that he was speaking a dialect from? Could he tell that he was from American Samoa? Or, it was weird because dude was speaking to you because he knew you were in the living room. It was like, he's in this other room and he's like, "Oh shit, Big Yo's here." And he started to talk to you and your brother out of nowhere. And I think that was the first time your brother had even been to the house. And he was like, "Fuck that, fuck American Samoa." It was crazy. And we were all just like, "Whoa, man." And I remember telling you, like, calm your brother down. And, but I didn't understand why he was mad because old boy was cool. He was just a surfer kid, but
that's Damon, right?
Yeah.
That's he's a Swede. Oh yeah, Swede. Y'all get that? Swede. Yeah, Swede. You got Swede? Yes, that's Swede. You heard what I said, right? Okay, now finish up what you're asking me about.
No, why do you think he was up? Was he upset about old boy speaking Samoan, or was he upset that he was an American Samoan? I don't know. Like, is there a difference from Western Samoa and American Samoa? Like, how different is it? Or what do you think he was mad at?
Okay. That question can't be answered just like that.
Because you weren't ever mad at him. You always were cool. Whenever he came by, he would talk to you, and we'd all kind of trip out because he could speak.
Yeah.
Sweet,
Damon.
Yeah.
Hey, look. Okay, let's break it apart. Remember, first he's Swede, and then again, if the whole thing only you can catch he had some kind of ethnicity to him if you saw the way he was dressed and the way he walked. Because if you really study people, you'll know that how you dress and how you walk, it gives you away. But the moment you open up your mouth and they can see your eyes, your face, your expressions, the way you say the word, that will give you away as well. Like I told my babies, watch what the fuck you say because your words will give you away. You mean? If you sound like like how you say, like, okay, for instance, "I'd like to thank you for all coming here in the great day of this jubilee of my nation. For me and my queen, we appreciate that so much and touched. Thank you." Okay. That could be somebody of high British royalty crowning thing right there.
Right.
See? Just by the words said. Or I come there and go like this. Right. "I'd find the sanctions against my country wrong. As far as 400 years in the Congo, you've been doing nothing but wrong to my people. Kings. Every abomination, atrocities given to mine, your people have done to mine." Okay, stop. See? Two, I don't wait for the queen. I went straight from the Congo.
Right.
You mean? Now, if I come there, shit, that's why I said again. If I tell you, like, "Hey, orderly cabrón, where the fuck you from, vato? Orderly puto, ese, where the fuck you from? Huh?
Right.
You get this, bitch. All right. You just got hit up. You ain't me. Where the fuck you from, nigga?
Yeah.
You just got hit up again. See, the tongue is very wicked, badass. It's the only dragon that sits behind a porcelain cage that has the power of life or death. So beware of what you do with it. Because it can give blessings, it can give cursings. But watch your tongue. Watch it. Because if done wrong, it will go and put you in a crown of mess. If properly used, it'll bring nothing but blessings to you. Me. But if avoided and done wrong and let run amok, it will get you royally fucked. Me. All with the, by the words of your tongue. That's why words are our sword. See, words, W-O-R-D-S. S. Put the S in front of it. That's a sword. But that's a trick game. Yes, it is a trick game. It's called a trick bag. It's called a black bag. See? But once again, if you're stupid, illiterate, dumb, and fucking lazy, and do not want to head and go ahead and uplift your mind and your soul and who the fuck you are as a person, then you will not know these games being played in front of you. Just like I said, every day, you people get up and say good morning, and they say hello. So they curse themselves both ways. Morning's a house of where you mourn for the dead. You don't want to just give me morning. You want to give me good morning. So you want me to mourn my ass off. In the beginning of the day, that's how. And some of you are so stupid, you crawl right up to your tender little babies and you say things a brand new baby. Morning, my little baby. Good morning. Good morning. This poor little thing doesn't even know. Another jackass comes inside. Hello there, little one. Good morning, little one. Hello. Hell and the hole. Hello. Remember, ignorance of the law is no excuse. You'll get prosecuted by full extension of the law. That's why when they show you the statue of justice, she's blindfolded. But the scales of justice, it's bias. If you say it wrong, you do something wrong, I'm going to convict your fucking ass. Same thing in the street. Ignorance of the law in the street will get you smoked real quick, bitch. And judgment come quick, holding court in the streets by the words of your mouth. So there's no ignorance. Ignorance can't be used. Same thing when you leave this world, you go to the courts of heaven. I did not know. That is your problem, dumb motherfucker. How long were you here? How long were you on earth? So you found time. You didn't find no time. You found time to eat that chili dog. You found time to go and jack off in that room with your sister's friend's picture. You found time to go and jack off in the bathroom and use extra conditioner to jack the fuck off because you found out it was a little more smoother than the shampoo. See, you found all that time to do that. You found out shit when you're fucking high on certain drugs and shit takes a long time to come, so you're jacking off like a motherfucker and you've been in that bathroom a long time. The smart person now said that fucker's in there, beating off. See? You found time. So that's what I said. Your time is limited, man. You should use that shit effectively. Well, like I said, see these words? Somebody thinks, what the fuck? Is that sure the same guy that was talking to me earlier? He was yelling and screaming at him. Well, like I said, you got a good thing. You pull things out of me where I can go ahead and now educate some other people. That's why I said, I'm going to say it and I'm going to tell you again. If you come to do evil, any kind of bad shit to me, remember, you're not fighting me. Listen very well. You should have done that when I was a juvenile. Because when I was a juvenile, I would react on your ass. But you fucked up. Because as a juvenile, I had lightning speed and no respect for no one. So by you fucking with me, you ate your own ass. But as time went on and shit like that, I found out after my teens, my 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, now that I'm in my 60s, you ain't got no chance. Because I don't do no fighting and shit. My fighting, see this, what I said, I don't do no fighting. My fighting is done for the Most High upstairs. It's not your Jesus, it ain't your God. A lot of times Jesus worked for me. What are you talking about, work for me? He worked for my maker. In other words, shit, your Jesus, man, the little small guy. He's just the God of this world. Yeah, I said that. He condones shit. Does he have magic power? Yes, he do. He'll get you out of nightmares. You'll barely say his name. Sometimes you ain't going to say his name. But remember, evil and what walks in what? One accord. They're never fucking unaccord. They're not like Mormons and Christians and Catholics and fucking have Jehovah's Witnesses and Baptists all fighting with each other. Oh, no. Evil is together. They ain't got to like each other, but they're together like a fist, like this. Their job is to kill you, kill you, kill you, kill you, kill you. And if you being ignorant to the rules of engagement, fuck you. See how that works?
All right, so what about your brother?
That's what he is right there. See, look, because look, he was mad at fucking Damien. But then Damien is wrong anyway. See, the name Damien means demonian. Damon. That comes from Damon comes from the word daemon, demonian, demon. Not to mention the shit. He looked all damn fuck. He looked all Sweden. Everything looked all Swedish to him. Small to anything else. But when he spoke the words, Polynesian words, see, as he spoke the word, his facial expressions changed to that word. You get it? So when he said like Samoan, "Malo lava uso," is smiles and all. Malo lava. See, the word make you do that. See? If I sit there, go sincere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My face got a contort to it. Sincere. Malo sincere. You know what I mean? Sincere. You right? I have to beg to you like you're sincere, sincere, sincere. I mean, so the same thing too. Then he goes, "Ow, yeah, ow." That's what it is. So when Damien's talking all Samoa, all them Samoan expressions come out, and it's real. See, I'm talking about authentic. The words are real, and that hit a primal. Hey, you ain't gonna learn this shit off philosophy. You got a good philosophy, learn this one, but philosophers, you guys know this. Professors know this very well, especially you crime-biting motherfuckers, shit that works for the man. Detectives know that. They know this. Once your ass say certain shit like that, it gives the inside the person's intellect and what the fuck's really behind the whole thing. All right? If he said some word to trigger you, oh, you're an insecure motherfucker. Why is that? Because he says something and shit made you went real primal in your ass. So he struck a very sensitive nerve. Okay? So you showed your weakness. You showed your ass. So he was I'm not trying to say this. So my little brother, right? I'll say this. He showed his ass in the card game of poker. He lost. He showed that he was insecure. By the way, Damien was talking to me in Samoa. He showed his insecure because he said he was also American Samoa. So now he's also mad because he's American Samoan. Now he's not also mad because he also looks white and he's fucking American Samoan. Not just Samoan, American Samoan. And he looks white and he's speaking fucking Samoan. So my little brother just got hit 4 times. Doom, doom, doom with daggers. You know what I mean? Boom, 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 boom. I mean, so what did he do? He had to do what he had to do. He could have threw something at Damien or he could have attacked Damien, but instead he took the lesser route. I'm going to attack you verbally. You mean? So that's what he did. So that's what that was. What was the reason why? Your own weakness. All right. You got intimidated because he was white. You got intimidated because he was white looking. You got intimidated because he was speaking your tongue better than you, your mother tongue. And you got intimidated because he was talking to your big brother and shit and not you. I mean, you're the young warrior all in the street. Why are you talking to old ass Joker for? Shit, he's an old has-been dinosaur. Yeah, my name's Tyrannosaurus. You know what I mean? So, my brother, by the way, Uso, if you're out there, take care of yourself, Malolava. Dougie. But like I said again, okay, if you act like a cholo, act like a veterano, you're going to look like a cholo and an old veterano. If you're an OG Crip, you're going to look like an OG Crip. But depending on what kind of Crip you are, that's where you're going to draw down to. If you're one of those half-ass Crips, or if you're one of those Crips just low-key fucking pimping, if you're one Crips out there militant, you know what I mean? Like my friend was Cody Scott and shit, but he died in sad ways, to each his own. Well, I really missed that guy. So I felt so bad when I heard about what happened to Cody. I mean, because how you said, certain people and shit like that, especially when you grow up during the time of your tender years, you know, like tender years, see that? Like teenagers, there's the time and shit when you're finding out who you are, you're stretching out. And at the same time, in the world among gangs, it was the bottleneck syndrome. Because you're talking about the late 70s. I mean, Big Tookie just got arrested. He got took all 38, 79. All the Black Panthers just got worn down and shit, man, by the FBI, and the bottleneck were the Crips. And the Bloods as well. Oh, and by the way, Big Bruno from fucking Inglewood family, my little baby, if you're still around. Big Ant for Trey 57, if you're still around, my little baby. What's up, cut? But these people, you mean these people shit as we're coming up at that age group, shit like that, you remember you got us at a certain time, at tender age, and that's who we went home and talked to our friends. You know what I mean? You go home, these guys go home, they talk to their neighbor guys, hey man, there's Samoans out there in Long Beach, they SOS, man, they're good people. Hey, there's some guys out there, they trade gangsters, guys out there rolling 60s, shit, they some good. Magruder Brothers, they're good peoples. They got Santana Block, man, Big Mondo, Big Brother TV, they good peoples. You mean Boulevard Crip and shit, a guy, little baby too cool, all them good peoples. See, we all go home with our stories. Remember, we're all teenagers.
Right. We
all go home with our stories and we tell our people. You know what I mean? And as the years go on, the ones who live and the cops do not get all the time, and when they do cut, you make our friendship in jail. Because that's how we grew up, in juvenile hall,
right,
camp system. The ones who really graduated from YTS to CYA to cover your ass, all the way to the fucking penthouse, to the shoe program. You see what I'm talking about? The San Quentin.
Yeah.
See? So all the guys, they know this, but as far as You game recognize them. You know who they are and what they are. See, you can't change that. What you were then is who you are. Me. Not like that fake nigga Rick Ross, you dumb nigga. You took shit from Freeway Ross, you punk motherfucker. You're a security guard. You never was Rick Ross. But I know what you did. I'm not mad at you for that you sit there and took the hustle and wrote on you, fat piece of shit. Almost like you a faggot. You and P. Diddy, cocksucking motherfuckers. That's what that bitch got his shit. Outdid fucking Biggie. Hate that nigga. Fuck you, Puff Monkey. Never liked you. Especially when you took fucking Jennifer Lopez. You pissed off a lot of niggas. They just took that big booty bitch from Living Color.